Hi, I'm Graham O'Hare, GMO MD. I'm talking to one half of GMO's franchise team, Chris Walsh. Chris, together with your wife Karen, you run GMO's franchising sales operation and you're an experienced franchisor and franchisee. And today we're going to talk about why a franchise owner should choose GMO to sell their franchise.
Sure.
And basically, why would they choose us? Is there something about the way we do things that enhances their chance of the right price and the right sale?
Well, generally speaking, Graham, we want to sell the franchise, prepare the best information profiles. So we need to have a good look at the business, see how it's operating, see what sort of profit levels are being produced, and appraise the business at the right price. Obviously, we don't want it to be too high because it's just going to sit there on the market for a long time.
That is a danger, isn't it?
It is a danger, but we don't want to sell it either. So it's really important that we appraise that business at the right price level. Then we look at an advertising and marketing strategy, so that we can use those dollars to the best effectiveness that we can possibly produce.
Mm-hmm. So there's 7 or 8 websites and Facebook, print media, of course our own database, which is very extensive. All of those things can form part of a macro campaign you design for your seller.
Yes, and obviously sometimes we'll get out there and actually meet people as well. We want to find some buyers on a personal level.
Great. And basically you nurse that transaction right through to settlement, and there is a lot of work from signing the offer to actually getting it through the franchisor, the managing agents, the due diligence, and you're there to basically hold the franchisee's hand and the incoming person's hand and help them to achieve their goals?
Well, we want to provide a nice personal service. We know what those sellers are going through.
You've been there yourself.
I have been there several times. And I've obviously assisted people buying franchises too. So I know the whole scheme of franchise sale. And there is a lot of liaison with the franchisor, not just with the buyer and the seller. You're dealing with the franchisor, the landlord, marketing people. So we have to nurse that transaction to settlement.
Right. So in summary, what we try to do for our franchisee who's selling out is get them the best possible price. Yes. And the right buyer, not the wrong buyer. And we want to do it promptly and we want to do it in a confidential manner.
It's got to be a right fit for all parties. It's a win-win situation.
Right. And I guess, as you always say, being in franchising businesses is being in business for yourself, but not by yourself. I guess the same thing applies in that team format where you're a part of a franchise team. When you come to sell, GMO is part of the team that helps you sell the business.
Absolutely.
It's actually everybody helping each other to achieve that goal.
It's a very personal service. So we need to be there for all parties, franchisor, franchisee, the buyer, the seller, and that's what GMO are really good at.
Yeah, and I think you and Karen as a team are very dynamic and you really give a holistic service. So
thank you.
Choose GMO to sell your franchise with Chris and Karen Walsh.
Thank you. Thanks, Graham.